Welcome to a sultry episode of the Tom and Frenchy podcast.
This backing track puts me to sleep. We need a new backing track. Turn it off. I'm angry already. How you going, guys? We have got the biggest guest yet on the podcast, I would say. Tom?
Yeah, I'd agree. And who is it? It rhymes with Lenny.
And Penny.
And...
It's Kenny.
Yes.
Kenny
Hello.
from the Roundabout
From the
crew.
movie. From the plumber.
The plumber.
I was here to check the drains.
We'd let him stay around.
We have got Roundabout crew legend, friend, former housemate, Kenny Rodrigues.
Yeah.
Thanks for having me, guys.
It's been a while since we've done a podcast.
Yeah.
Some OGs remember the Roundabout Crew podcast, which we did in the building of Today FM for about a year, two.
Yeah. I'm not too sure.
Yeah, I don't know either. It was like 10
That was
years
a great
ago.
setup you guys had. You had the legit studios, like actual, obviously, radio people filming, and just the most horrendous jokes you were doing in them. It was great.
yeah. It was pure filth.
And we were also on air for like 6 months in Canberra, and no one listened, and no one realised we were still on air.
Did you have special radio names when you were on air?
No, not special radio names, but we did always try to stitch each other up because like we'd pre-record the episodes on a Wednesday and it would play back on a
Sunday, I think.
Sunday, yeah. And we had no idea what music would be like inserted into the breaks. So to start each break, Elliot would always try to stitch us up. Hey, Kenny, what did you think of that track? I'd be like, oh, yeah, I loved the bass. Oh, the backing vocals could have lifted.
And it was She Bangs by William
Yeah.
Hung. It's always She Bangs
And
by
you were
William
spot
Hung.
on every time. Great times.
Yeah, I was going to give you a proper intro, Kenny. For those who know the Roundabout Crew videos, I would say Kenny would be the Kramer of the group. he would always pop in and do something kooky and just crack everyone up.
Levels, Jerry, levels.
Not as racist.
No, not as racist.
Not as racist.
No, definitely not.
I didn't mean it like that.
Oh, okay.
I thought that's where he was going.
Or when he gets the rum into him, you don't want to see him.
Oh, yeah,
Yeah.
Kenny on
What's
the
your
rum's
fight
good.
juice, Kenny? Is it rum?
Rum. That angers up the blood. Really, any kind of brown spirits will send you to fisticuff territory.
Speaking of angering up the blood, like that segue, do you mind if I start with a story, Tom? Because there's
Go
something
for
we
it.
have to talk about. New Zealand Warriors fan. The New Zealand Warriors are a rugby league team, Tom. Mm-hmm. They don't have many fans. They've got one who's been there since 2006 in the same seat every game. Did a shoey on the weekend. Got banned for life.
That seems extreme.
It does seem extreme. Did you see this, Ken?
Yeah, it's outrageous.
Were you watching the game when it happened?
I wasn't watching the game, but I did see the highlights of him doing a shoey. It's brilliant.
Exciting shoey. The crowd cheered. Everyone went nuts. The camera filmed them. New Zealand actually won that game, didn't they?
Yeah.
Maybe spurred on by his shoey, and then the guards fucking kicked him out and banned him for life.
But what was the big deal about it?
We don't know.
Well, he always has the same spot, and it's always in front of the coaching box.
Right.
So I don't know if it always just gets on screen, and so they must have given him a warning. But what I wanted to throw to you, Frenchy, what you might turn against him now. One of his previous shoeys earlier in the year, it was spotted that he actually had a cup in his shoe.
Oh.
So because he does it out of this Nike high top kind of thing. So you got a bit of room to hide something. He still had his full plastic schooner glass in there.
Oh, no.
Tipping it. So he was really just mouth to cup.
The plot thickens.
Wow.
I think he deserves to be kicked out.
Yeah, exactly.
That's probably what happened.
I think that solves the problem.
That's a cuppy. That's not a fucking shoey.
That's just a regular drink, isn't
Exactly,
it?
yeah. He was just casually sipping a beer.
What
Wow.
in the fuck? Well, are they expensive shoes? I guess they are.
Doesn't matter. Don't do a shoey.
Yeah, it's not a shoey then.
Yeah, what the fuck? I can see what's happened. Then the guards are on him. They're like, let's fucking just take him.
They
He's
were
like
the guards probably came up for a high five and then spotted the cup in the shoe and they're like, wait a minute.
And it's light beer too.
Yeah, this guy's a phony.
This guy's a phony.
That is pathetic. Okay, that actually explains that story.
No, well, I think he may have got reinstated due to public outrage.
Oh, wow. Do they know the truth though?
But it's getting insane because A, it's fucking rugby league. Out of all the sports you should be able to shoey,
oh yeah,
it's rugby league.
Yeah.
B, New Zealand Warriors have sucked for so long. Have they ever won a premiership?
No.
Never.
oh my god.
You shouldn't be worried about what the people in the crowd are doing. Worry what's going on the field.
And it's funny that
ban a few of the players for life. You know what I'm saying?
The other thing is like due to COVID, they've been playing their home base out of Australia for the last 2 years. So like this is like one of the first 3 games back in the country after like 2 and a bit years.
Insane.
You got to reward the fans.
Oh, for
Let them
sure.
do what they want.
They're back in Hobbiton. They're having fun.
And some of their role models aren't the best. Like some rugby league players do some crazy things, and the shoey's not the worst.
Well, there was a good story that just happened again. Kenny, you would have seen it. Tom, this is about rugby league, so probably not.
Yeah, no.
Kalen Ponga and another rugby league player got escorted from a cubicle in a popular bar and or nightclub, and they're following up on that, saying he might have been doing something illegal in there, which I don't believe.
Oh.
No. Well, his dad came out and made a statement saying Kalen was feeling sick and his teammate Kurt Mann went in to help him.
Held his hair back like a drunk girl on a night out.
I'm surprised they can fit 2 NRL players in a cubicle. They're big boys.
They got to walk in like a conga line, bro. They don't walk in like side by side.
Yeah.
Oh, fuck, bro. Well, I was thinking, okay, hypothetically, because they got judiciaries and stuff, you're an NRL player's lawyer trying to get him off the charge of... But let's say the lawyer came to the nightclub with him.
Yep.
Okay, guards are, what are you two doing in there? Lawyer pops up, like, oh, I'll have you know, they're just... What are they doing?
They're sanitizing the seats for the next patron. Make sure COVID's rampant these days. You want to make sure, like... There's bathrooms that don't have like that little insert toilet paper thing.
Okay. So
they're so they're in there with their hand sanitizer, just giving the bowler once over.
Yeah, one to wipe it down, the other to spotter as like a manager type.
Exactly. Yeah.
Tom?
It's a 2-man op.
Rugby league players are known to be very water wise, so you can double dunk. They both shit in the same stall to save water on the flush.
What, at the same time? Like one straddling the other?
Like one sat on top and his poo was going between the guy's legs.
It's like are they facing each other or facing away each?
Facing each other, I think is nicer. Holding each other's shoulders kind of thing.
Well, you've heard of crossing swords. This is just like the next
Dropping
logical
bombs or
step. Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
My mate always tries to do that with me when I'm doing a shit in there. He's like, let me come in, I'll pee through your legs. I'm like, that's not necessary, bro.
He's always doing that.
Not always, but like he thinks it's a funny thing to try and do.
It is pretty funny.
If you're the one pooping, I think it's funny if you're the one peeing.
It seems like let it happen once.
Okay.
Yeah.
If he wants to do it again, it's getting weird. But if it's off the bucket list,
No, I reckon you need to do it twice because you need to do it once from each side so you get to experience
Oh,
both.
true.
that's true.
Top and a bottom.
Yeah, exactly.
You don't want to hit the rim at that stage, do you? Just piss all over his legs.
Well, so they could have been doing conserving water. That's what we're saying.
Yep.
What else?
Glory hole. No.
Oh, okay.
I have an idea.
Okay.
Maybe they were doing a prostate exam.
Men's
That's
Health
important.
Month. November's
Yeah.
coming up.
Yep.
And what they actually, the NRL should support that.
They should.
I'm not saying they should be on the cover of a magazine, but maybe a bit of recognition. A little bonus.
Australians of the Year, you're saying?
Yeah, I'm not saying. But also, like, it is a bit sexist how girls can go in the cubicle together. Do you know what I mean? And it's known, like, girls will go in there, they'll chat, they'll do their makeup, whatever. As soon as a bunch of dudes are in a cubicle together, kicked out. What are you doing in there? I'm like, it's hay fever fucking season.
Are girls just going to the bathroom together or the cubicle together?
They go to the cubicle together too. Some of them, if the bathroom's
some
full.
of them do.
Some of them do, bro.
Yeah.
There you go.
They watch each other pee. I guess it's less graphic, maybe, than... I don't know. It's still pretty weird.
Nah, there's nothing weird about watching your friend pee. But I'm saying they don't get in trouble for it.
Yeah.
Well, that's unfair then.
Girls love cocaine too. Not that that's what they were doing.
whoa,
No.
hey, come on.
Where did that come from?
Yeah.
Naughty lawyer.
Are you getting some extra mail to us?
Yeah, I'll never make a good lawyer.
Girls like cocaine too.
Yeah, go into the girls' bathroom.
Oh, that's funny.
That would be actually, I think that would be the move. Yo, I think I've got it. Okay, you're in the cubicle with your mate. Goes like, what are you boys doing in there? You may or may not be doing that sort of stuff. But you're like, I don't want to get in trouble. I don't want to get kicked out. So you quickly pull down your pants, get a half chub. The other guy gets all flustered. And then they open the door while he's pulling up his pants. So then it's just you're giving him a gobby.
I think you still can't do that.
I think you can, bro. It's
I don't know if you're allowed to just be
2022, bro. What the
Yeah.
fuck?
You can't do it in public toilets. I've tried.
I feel it's less of a legal issue though. So
yeah, true.
Yeah, I think
play
they'll
the game.
It's
support
more
that.
of just
I
a
think,
kick out.
yeah.
Yeah.
oh, but I think they should support that. I was just then you say, so is this not a gay friendly establishment? That's fine. I just want to tell all my friends on Yelp.
Yeah.
I don't know if that's what I'd use, but there you go.
Unfortunately, they're rugby league players, so you give them too much credit, they'd probably panic under pressure and be like, bouncer comes in, it's like, oh, I was just doing coke off his dick. Oh, wait, no, this is just twice as bad now.
Double whammy.
Yeah.
It's only flat surface in here.
It's funny how in Australia it's only ever AFL, union, or league players who get done in cubicles, and it's because the other codes do it. Swimmers would do it for sure. Soccer players would do it. No one knows who the fuck they are though, and the bouncers don't care. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
They're like volleyballers probably do it, man. Do you know what I mean? You can see
Yeah.
over the cubicle of them doing it.
Yeah, true.
But you only ever hear about the footballers. It seems discriminatory. I don't want to say that.
It is pretty like it's not a subtle look like an NRL player because they're so big.
Yeah.
It's like you're clearly an NRL player or a steroid user.
Oh, let's
You reckon?
not say that.
People aren't that big normally.
Yeah, they are.
Who do you know that big?
Well, what do you mean muscly? You mean muscly. You don't mean big.
What do
I'm
you,
taller than a lot of NRL players. Like,
obviously,
what do you mean?
I'm not talking about
You mean
height.
muscly?
I don't think anyone's confused you for an NRL player, though.
Alex is in shock that you confused yourself for an NRL player.
This is the guy who wants to fuck Elmo. So don't even.
Oh yeah.
That was last week.
How'd you pull up after last week, Alex? You were quite drunk.
Yeah, it was fine.
He'd come in after a full day drinking session on the hot toddies, on the mulled wine, and just come in. He was just doing his best, just to like. It was like he was arguing with himself when to speak or not, and then every now and then just blurt out something stupid. And the Elmo reference, he just said he wanted to have something. No, Kim Kardashian should date Elmo. That's what he said.
He hadn't talked for the whole podcast. He just goes Elmo.
Elmo. So why should Kim Kardashian date Elmo?
That's a good question.
That was never resolved.
No, that was never resolved.
He likes to be tickled. I don't know. Can we get to your interesting weekend, Tom?
Oh yeah, so I took my van out, Kenny. I bought a van from Japan, which was random.
Yes.
Like a Chevy van, like kind of like you'd see the A-Team in. So I bought that and it took forever to get registered, and I finally got it registered, and I went out to the Blue Mountains. And have you heard of the cult there?
No.
So there's a cafe called the Yellow Deli, and it's run by an international...
Wait.
Whoa.
You took a Japanese van to something called the Yellow Deli. That's racist, bro. Out of all the places you could go,
Whoa.
you're racist, bro.
Actually, I went to Lithgow, which is just random.
Oh, you're into Lithgow. Okay, go
camp. And so there's an international cult that runs a cafe there called the Yellow Deli, and the cult is called the 12 Tribes. And we met some podcast listeners who got out of the cult and told us all about it.
Oh, wow.
So I did some research. It's fucking weird, man. It's like in the middle of Katoomba, and no one knows it's a cult. Well, some people do, but like people going there don't know. They're just tourists. And it's pretty cool inside. Like it looks like Middle Earth. Like it's all like wooden. It looks like a Hobbit house. And it was packed and it was fucking freezing. And I went in there and filmed about it and stuff. And I got all these facts about it and did like a little TikTok. And some of the things they do is like they beat. It's not funny.
Why are you laughing there? No one else was laughing.
Yeah, I started laughing because he laughed.
Yeah, you're the one who started laughing. Why are you laughing?
So I was doing my research about this cult, trying to find the fuck stuff. And they beat all the kids who are disobedient with a 50 centimeter rod. And you don't have to be their parents to beat the kids. You just have to see the infraction. And that's one of the fuck things. None of the people at this cafe get paid. They're not allowed to drink, smoke, watch TV, vote, and what else? They're not allowed to get married to anyone outside the cult.
I don't think we really want them voting, to be honest. If they're not watching
Yeah,
TV, they're probably not too up to date on the old election.
And they're not allowed to kiss until they get married.
Oh, I can get around that.
What?
It's gross.
Are they only allowed to get married to other cult members?
Yeah. So it's fucking weird because it's you can just go visit and they kind of dress like hippie-ish, hipstery.
In what sense? Because I'm
A
picturing
lot of hemp
yeah.
hemp clothing. I reckon.
Chris Hempworth.
Hempworth.
No.
So after you like cracked up at them beating the kids, what did you order? What was the food like there?
It was pretty good. We got Reuben sandwiches.
Oh, yeah, nice.
Not bad. But then I did a TikTok and everyone was like getting pissed off. They're like, I get why you'd want to do a video about this to give it exposure, but why would you give them money? I was like, well, technically I got a sandwich out of it, you know? I didn't just give them money. I got a service, you know?
So you're
Exchanged
supporting child abusers, essentially.
Yep.
It sounds like an American Indian cult, the 12 tribes.
Apparently it's like a Bible reference.
Oh, Jesus and his 12 disciples kind of vibe.
I think it's something like that where the Christianity and like Hebrew spun off or something.
The spin-off.
Yeah, there's some relation
Like
there.
Breaking Bad and Better Call Saul.
Yeah, it's the Better Call
Oh,
Saul.
season 2 only has Jesus in it? Oh, man.
And they all get Hebrew names as well. And everything, they have to sell all their assets and give them to the tribe. And they're not allowed to earn money or anything.
What were some of the good names you heard? Was
I
there
didn't hear any
Malachi?
names. I didn't
I
hear
feel like
any names.
Malachi's. Can you type in best Hebrew names?
Joachim? Is that
Oh,
one?
that's a great name.
Joachim.
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 I don't
Surely
know any
Moses?
Hebrew names. Moses, maybe?
Oh, that's got to be Noah.
Yep, Noah, Elijah,
Elijah.
Jacob.
Jacob. That's a normal name.
What would it-
Go on.
Isabella.
Oh,
Oh,
I thought that was
Leah.
Italian.
Leah.
Pretty normal names.
These are all pretty standard, yeah.
So that's not that.
Abraham.
You'd be pretty pissed if you were joining a cult and getting a new name and it was just Jacob.
Jacob, yeah.
You're like, what? I want like Ishmael or something.
Yeah, exactly.
So yeah, that was my weekend.
How do you join it?
Apparently there's a sect of the cult in Picton, and you go there for like an open day.
They've got
And-
like sign-up sheets or tryouts.
Yeah. I don't know.
An open day. Yeah, I tell you what I'm picturing, okay? I'm not sure if you've been on TikTok lately, but it's a rush week for sororities
Oh, I
in
have seen
America.
that.
Oh, wow.
So these, like a million, there's so many girls in sorority houses. They'll do all these weird ass chanting and dances, and it freaks me the fuck out. Like they go, welcome to Kappa Di Fata, whatever the fuck their words are. I'm thinking cult rush week.
Cult Rush Week.
So you should be able to
Okay.
go around to all these different cult houses
That'd
and
be
pick your
awesome.
favorite one, and then they can also screen you which people will suit each cult the best.
So each, like, you know, cult house has like their own benefits. It's like, you know, we use a 60 centimeter rod to beat the children. And you're like, oh, I like
That's-
these ones.
Or it's a little long.
It's a little long.
Yeah. It'd be cool to go. Yeah, that'd be so much fun. Go over to Scientology, have a look around, see what's going on there. Why isn't he eating?
Do you reckon you? I reckon you. Fuck, it's weird. Do you see him beat the kids?
Do I see them?
Yeah.
Yeah, I watch.
That's
No,
I'm
what do you
saying,
mean?
like- but
That's why
aren't
you pay.
aren't they in the cafe? And if they order food wrong, do they get beaten or something?
They don't just. They work in a cafe.
I can see why backpackers would join a cult. Like in the Blue Mountains, they wouldn't know any different. They'd be like, oh, okay, this is just to extend the visa.
Well, that's where all cults get you. They bring you in with like stuff that seems good. Like Scientology starts off as like almost like self-improvement shit, and then at the end they're like worships Zoltar.
Right. Even Anglican
Zoltan.
and Catholic churches do it. They've got the fucking little communions. They've got the wafer. They got the wine. They got
You're like,
morning
free
tea.
wine, hell yeah.
They got morning. They got youth groups where it's like, oh, it's a band night. We're all having fun. We're all having fun. Then you go back the next week and they're just praying for 3 hours. You're like, what the fuck happened to the bands?
Is this personal experience?
Yeah, I went to a youth group for a bit. Bro, some nights are so fun. You're like, whoa, this is sick. You're playing British Bulldog, full tackle rules, dodgeball, basketball. And then you go on the wrong night. It's like Bible study night. You're like, fuck, this is dry. we had this leader. It was called Ash. And looking back on it, it was a bit sus. I don't, because we don't know we can't remember who started it, but there was a game called Ash Bash. all the kids would tackle him, then jump on him.
This is bullying.
Yeah, well, we were like younger kids, and he was like a dude in like his 30s.
Oh, he would have liked that.
So we don't know anymore. We don't know anymore, knowing what we know now. But it was fun. But it was a bit of bullying though, because we started getting older and would still play Ash Bash. And so Scotty would often be the one to bring him down, because Scotty was playing footy. So he would get him by the legs, because he didn't like it by the end of it. Because it was funny at first, and then like Scotty would go low around the legs. He would hit the hardwood floor, just bang, and then all the kids would jump on, and then I would sort of stand on the outside and just go rib shots. It was heaps funny for me. He didn't probably like it though.
You just got better at bashing.
Yeah, well, that's the game. Never start a game that you can't finish. Do you know what I mean?
I wonder what he's up to now.
What would I don't know? I guess God stuff still.
God stuff?
Yeah.
Ash Pash.
Because we didn't start that. There's a lot of things that rhyme.
Yeah, that's what he's moved to.
Okay. Any stories from the weekend, Kenny? Anything you want to share on the podcast?
No. I was just trying to get up to speed with the podcast. So I listened back to a few episodes of you guys. It seems like you're just a specialty food and beverage podcast, it's just with the amount of mentions of mulled wine. I tried to go back like 5 or 6 episodes. That you didn't ever explain the reasoning behind the mulled wine. So all I know is it makes you horny for some reason.
No. We would love to tell you the reason behind mulled wine. Alex, do you mind if we tell him?
Not at all.
Okay, so Alex is a young single man.
Nice.
Does well on the old Hinge. Meets girls. One of his on his Hinge profile, there's a track of him singing and playing guitar. He knows his shit. You know what I'm saying? He ain't here to fuck spiders. He's here to fuck women. Spiders don't care about melodies.
Yeah. It's painful to fuck.
Oh, he told us about a date. He had a great date where he met Alvar. They got some mulled wine at the pub. They played pool. They went back.
Sounds great so
Something
far.
might have happened. Who knows? Next week on the podcast, he had another date. He went to the same pub, got the same mulled wine, played pool, the same table. And so
it's like his template for dating.
It's his template for the first date is mulled wine and pool. And so that's why we call him mulled wine. And then, someone made a song about it. And we've never had mulled wine before, so we found it very interesting.
It's kind of like the movie 50 First Dates, except he's got no memory loss. He just does the same thing.
He's Drew Barrymore.
Yeah.
Someone edit that.
That's so good.
Yeah.
That was a good movie, though.
True. Do you want to do some trending news, big boy?
Yeah, let's do it.
Play the sting.
Tom and Frenchy's trending news. Oh my.
Do you know who that is? What impression?
No.
George Takei.
Oh, yep.
I got a random guy on Fiverr to do different voices.
Yeah, nice.
They're
Worth
pretty
it.
quality.
Worth it.
Okay, first news article is Nando's apologizes for giving woman voucher after she was hospitalized, coughing up blood following
Oh,
meal.
fuck. Free chicken tenders.
Exactly.
Yeah, but what did she catch her blood coughing from the meal, or was she already sick?
Yeah, so Madison was eating a paella at Nando's restaurant in Melbourne.
They have paella. Fuck, do you say that?
Paella?
But what? Oh yeah, the L's are
Paella,
silent.
yeah.
Paella. So they've got that there.
Yep, and she swallowed something sharp.
Oh. What was it?
Well, they don't know. So she tried to dislodge the object and was coughing up blood. And then she was rushed to the emergency where they did an X-ray and CT scan, but the doctors couldn't find the object in her throat and suggested it had passed through already.
She shat it out already?
Well, it passed the esophagus.
But you can check the stomach, can't you?
Alex isn't a doctor.
That's a
Like if it's
conspiracy.
metal, that's going to hurt coming out still. That doesn't break down in the acid, I'm pretty sure.
If it caused that much blood going in, it's going to cause twice as much blood coming out.
Okay, so lawyer Frenchy thinks
Well, I'm smelling a scam. Like, you know, those like actors or like, you know, the wrestlers will have the blood packs in their mouth.
Oh.
She was angling for some free Nandos.
Hell yeah.
Well, she got it. Weeks later, she complained, and she was offered a $13 Australian in a voucher.
The perfect crime.
$13.
Perfect crime. Why did she wait weeks? I feel like that's
Because
like
she was in hospital, Tom. She was being operated on.
I feel like that seems like a matter for urgency. Stop
Yeah.
feeding them metal.
She
Hey, by
couldn't
the way,
eat for
guys-
3 weeks, bro. She was worried about her esophagus.
Oh, she didn't want a voucher because she couldn't eat. Yeah, so she had to wait for that meal deal.
$13 is cheap even for them. And I don't even think you can get anything out there for $13. This is an expensive
it's
place.
surprisingly expensive.
Very expensive.
I would go Porto over Nando's any day.
Yeah.
You can get more than $13 any Uber Eats meal. You just feel like a free meal. You can't do it too often, but you can be like, yo, they didn't include my pineapple.
I've done that many times.
Many times. Bro, all the time.
Bro,
Well,
yeah.
well,
Just say it was cold. You say there was a problem with my food. It was cold. You get refunded the whole amount.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Sometimes I do
game
cold.
changer.
I only learned because they left out shit. I was like, fuck, you, where the fuck's my beetroot over? And then they just gave me the whole money back. I was like, yo, that's sick.
Dude.
Sometimes cold.
I once ordered KFC off Uber Eats, and it came with a fucking ripped off piece of paper that said, "We have no wings written in like crayon." And they didn't give me half my shit. Half my shit was missing. I was like, are you fucking kidding? Like, I'm not calling the store. I'm making it Uber Eats' problem.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They're always pretty quick to.
Yeah, they're good. Menu log, piece of shit. I deleted the app. They're so shit compared to Uber Eats.
I love the thought of someone in KFC writing secret notes in crayon to every delivery. Like, we have wings. Have a great night. Oh, this burger's delicious. You're going to love it.
I wish it was more inspiring like that, like a fortune cookie in your chicken.
Or they just tell you one of the secret spices every time.
yeah.
And
Like
you got to keep
celery
ordering.
salt.
It's like McDonald's Monopoly, but they just give you one. You got to collect all the spices.
Yeah.
Next story.
Did she end up getting money?
She got
Yeah,
That's
$13.
$13.
No, but then didn't she complain about how cheap they were and they gave her more?
No.
Well, I have a friend who will remain nameless unless he comes on the podcast again. who-
Again, that's a spoiler.
There's a little hint. There's a little hint. He walked into Audi and there was a wet patch on the floor. He went whoop, bang onto his hip in front of everyone. And he was very embarrassed. I'm sure it hurt his little buttocks and an ego. But the manager comes over and says, "Oh, you all right? Blah, blah, blah. Oh, we should have had a sign out. Oh, can I get you anything? Blah, blah, blah." And so he's like, ching, ching. So he starts pretending his phone had a tiny crack in it. So he's like, "I'm going to need a new phone, blah, blah, blah," trying to like get money out of them. And it worked.
Yeah?
The value of a phone, you had to get like a quote for a new phone and stuff like that. It's crazy, eh?
I'm worried
That's
my
good.
dog's going to shit on the floor.
I was like, you might as well. I think that's an American thing, but I would never have thought to do. He wasn't American, but I would never think to sue in someone
yeah.
because I fell over. Like, yeah, you're supposed to have a sign for water, but also you got eyes. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
For a reason.
Sorry. I'm just watching my dog need to shit.
It's
Go
weird.
on.
It's weird how you know when your dog needs to shit now.
Well, it's just
like
after
not a
they eat.
skill you want to have, though, is it?
It's just after they eat.
What's
It's
your
just
special
common
skill?
sense.
Well, I was going to say Tom keeps volunteering to try and piss while the dog's shitting. He's just, "I'll just piss between your legs."
In the cubicle, Evie. In the cubicle.
And I was like, I don't think this dog can understand me. I'm just going
Rufus-
to piss on it anyway.
Rufus pissed on Evie's head one time. And I was like, did he piss on her head? And we didn't realize for ages. And then we sniffed her head and he pissed all over her. It was disgusting.
Oh, my goodness.
That's a real power play, isn't
yeah,
it?
it was. So she was his
Absolute.
property.
Absolute. Next story, Alexa.
Okay.
Alexa.
Dude, you're triggering Alexa.
Hey, Alexa. Play Rammstein.
It's going to do it.
No, it won't. Yes. Volume on max, Alexa. Can you get the volume to max,
Wait,
Tom?
are we going to get TikTok? Do you know how they
Oh,
fuck
yes.
us up?
I can automatically set your volume to 3.
Alexa, shut the fuck up. We're done with you now. Stop, Alexa.
Oh,
Stop. Stop it, Tom.
Dude, you got the same voice.
Alexa, stop. if your neighbors are hearing that, they think there's a really horny girl called Alexa. Stop.
Stop, Alexa. I'm going to cream. I don't know what's going on.
Okay, go, Alex. Hit us.
Oh,
Kathy Hilton was slammed on the internet after mistaking
God.
Lizzo for Precious.
wait. Who's the person?
Did you say Precious?
You know the movie Precious with the really obese black woman?
But yeah.
But who's the lady who mistook her for that?
Kathy Hilton, the Real Housewives of Beverly Hills star.
Oh, wow.
That's a fair mistake to make.
What do you mean?
Fair mistake to make.
A movie character for a real
No,
person?
but they might have thought that Lizzo acted in that movie as Precious. Do you know what I mean?
When did this movie come out?
Like probably 10 years ago. It's like a really sad story about this just woman in America. And apparently
Spoiler.
played by Lizzo.
Spoiler, Tom. You just told us the whole plot.
I can't actually remember the plot.
I could tell that. You're like, oh, it's this sad story about a woman. She's doing woman things and it's in America.
Yeah. That's pretty much it.
But like, how did she mistake it? In what context?
Looks.
I'm glad you asked. Kathy Hilton was on Andy Cohen's Watch What Happens Live show and was tasked with naming which celebrity was being shown on screen. She got shown a number of celebrities, including The Rock and Justin Timberlake. And when Cohen showed a photo of Lizzo, Kathy failed once again and said, I feel like I know this person, and then Precious.
Yeah, that's not bad. See,
Maybe she wasn't referencing the movie at all. She just thought it was a Precious photo, you know?
Oh, Precious.
Yeah, Precious
Precious.
shot. Yeah, beautiful.
Wait, you didn't let me finish. Precious picture of
Of Precious.
I was going to say Whoopi Goldberg. Sorry, that was good. You jumped in. Yeah, that is funny. Anything for a headline, though. I don't hate it. It's a funny. They made a really funny headline.
I don't know. Yeah, I guess I'd probably recognize Lizzo.
Oh, nah, I don't think
I
I
would.
would.
I think I would.
I think I would buy her swagger. Do you know what I mean? By her sass. I feel like if she's talking or she's like moving, but if it's just a still
Yeah,
picture,
yeah.
I don't know. What if she's got like shades on? I don't
I'll
think
show
I've
you.
seen
I'll
her.
show you a picture of Precious.
Yeah, maybe I don't think I've seen a picture of Precious. I don't think I have.
Perez Hilton.
I haven't seen that movie.
Okay, here we go.
I like movies about women in America too, so I should watch it.
Why have you got a picture of Lizzo up? Yeah, now do Precious. No, they don't look alike.
No, okay, I get it now. I get it now.
All right, what's the next story?
I get it now.
Passenger fined $2,665 after 2 undeclared McMuffins were found in the luggage.
Oh,
You have to declare
brutal.
McMuffins?
No, because this was it was coming in from Bali, so like all the foot and mouth disease stuff.
Oh,
so there's
shit.
mad quarantine on like all food products kind of thing.
Fuck.
And he stashed. Yeah, I read this. He stashed 2 sausage muffins in his like carry-on and brought it in.
On purpose.
Well, I don't know if he was like planning to eat them later. I don't know if he didn't realize they also have McDonald's here in Australia. And it's just
It's like probably the one thing you can get in every country.
exactly, yeah.
And at the airport, you don't have to wait long for it.
No.
As soon as you're able to pull out and eat it from your bag, you can just be at the counter and eat it fresh.
Because like, how long's the flight from Bali to?
Was
Let's
it?
say Sydney. I'm not too sure where he was flying to. It was Australia.
Let's
Was
just
it
say
6 hours?
It was
Yeah,
Darwin.
about 6 hours.
From what? Oh, to Darwin.
Darwin's probably a bit quicker. But it's I think it's was it in his boogie board bag? I think it's a nice change though, smuggling food in. I guess that's the next step. When you got the weed, you need the munchies. So
It would have been. They would have been better than cocaine to smuggle in headphones because they're kind of the shape, like a couple of McMuffins.
Oh, yep.
That would have been smooth.
oh, so you're saying there was coke in there?
No,
Wait, what?
you could have smuggled McMuffins as headphones.
Oh, okay.
Jesus Christ.
Okay, that's a good question. If you had to smuggle McMuffins in, how are you doing it? You going headphones case?
Yeah, no headphones. Like I'd wear them.
Oh, But then how are you getting the thing on top?
Them. I don't know.
Just like wires?
Just like put them under these.
under your
Under the
beanie?
kneecaps, yeah.
What about in your beanie then?
Yeah.
I think I'd go the tried and true drug mule way. Put it in a condom and then assert up the
Yeah. Because then it keeps it warm as well.
Exactly. And then the condom will, like, prevent any of the anus juices leaking into the sausage McMuffin. So it's like,
I think it'll
it's
get
still good to eat.
squished, bro. I think it'll lose its shape, and the shape's very important in enjoying a sausage egg McMuffin.
Well, maybe you can, like, have some molds or something. So, like, when you disembark, you can just, like, squish it back out into the molds and then it's ready to serve.
Yeah, that's a good idea. I'm on that.
Okay, I guess I'd put in like a shoe or something.
Oh.
They're not going to check
In
your
a cup
shoes.
first?
That's gross, man.
No, because how's this for an idea? How's this for an idea?
Okay.
I wear oversized shoes just a little bit longer.
Clown shoes?
So I got like 12 and a half 13s now. If I wear like 15s,
Don't flex on us.
there's that bit of extra room there, and I just cut it in half, put a half in each toe.
Well, clown shoes would be good because they go big at the end.
Yeah, but they're going to draw notice.
Not if you got the nose and everything to match.
So I go, that's drawing notice. I'm pretty sure clown in costume walking through the airport.
But it's almost like he stands out so much, there's no way he's smuggling it.
exactly.
Hide in plain sight.
Yeah.
Why don't I just dress as a cocaine smuggler then?
Or the Hamburglar.
Yes.
Ronald McDonald. Okay.
Okay. I've got this question with my mates. We always, whenever we're eating a certain sandwich, a self-dealing sandwich, we always talk about if you had to smuggle coke back from South America, let's say you got in deep with the wrong people, how are you doing it?
I feel like it's always stitched into the back of the bag. I feel like that's like...
I feel like I
they
know
always
Kenny's
do.
answer.
The anus again.
It's always the anus with you.
It's my go-to.
But like, how would you actually do it? Let's say you're in deep with the wrong people. You go and stitch in the back of the bag.
Oh, it's hard, isn't it? Because that doesn't seem like the best option because it goes through a fucking scanner, you know?
I've seen some creative ones where it's like hidden in the packaging of food. Like you'll have like a can of baked beans, and like the top half is still baked beans. So if they opened it, it'd be baked beans.
that's-
But like there's like a fake compartment in the bottom.
That's good too. And especially if they open it to eat it, they probably won't eat the full can. They'll probably just get to like a quarter of it. They're like, that's enough baked beans. So they won't see the like...
I'll tell you what'd be good though, if you
Empty
made
full.
little wax packets the size of baked beans. So they're all in the tomato juice, but they're all little cocaine
Oh, nice.
pellets.
Oh, you guys are fucking thinking.
What if they were like edibles? So then you could still call it baked beans.
I like that. That could be a new company we'll start. Baked beans.
Baked beans, and that's
I reckon that'd
genius,
go off
bro.
in England. They love
Yeah.
beans
That's
over there.
genius. But are they still in a tin? But they're not with the soup in them. That's just like
No, you got to have the
dry
soup.
beans.
soup.
Not with the soup, bro.
Yeah, there's tomato
Extra
soup.
soup, man.
Extra soup, yeah.
That is fucking genius, bro. That'll go off anywhere. Or you want some baked beans, bro?
Brilliant. Do you reckon that's a fair price for a couple of McMuffins? 2,500
Yeah, and the other chick got $13 from fucking Nando's
for coughing up
for
blood.
coming up blood.
Yeah, there's a bit of an imbalance there.
There's some weird fines. I feel like they just spin a wheel on fines sometimes. It's
Well, actually, like I think a month before this McMuffin guy, some chick flew back her half-eaten Subway sandwich and got stung with the same fine, like $2,000 or something.
Whoa.
And then Subway gave her the exact fine amount in a voucher, like $2,500
I
Subway
saw
voucher.
that.
Yeah.
I saw her unpacking like what they gave her on TikTok.
Yeah.
But I had no idea what she did. So she mailed a sub?
No. She got
Oh,
like
she
she got a foot long and then like ate half it at the airport and then put the other half in a bag and didn't declare it on the way back.
I was way off. I thought she sent half her sandwich home via post.
Yeah.
I was way off.
Because that was the logical one. Yeah. But I tell you what, I'd rather go blind than eat $2,500 worth of Subway.
I feel like that's what I did at uni. Do
Yeah.
you remember that deal where it was like $7 and we had to buy one, get one free or some
yeah,
shit?
yeah. The pocket pal or whatever it
Yeah,
was.
and I'd always get 2 footlongs. One would be lunch, one would be dinner. So sad.
Grim days.
I think it would be fun game to play, posting your mate food. And just so he has to open it, he's all excited, he's got a package, and then it's just half a sub.
Yeah. Would you like try to pack it properly, or is it like spaghetti bolognese in an envelope?
It's in an envelope.
Just here you go.
Beans, yeah. Beans in a like Ziploc bag.
Just in an envelope. We played poker last night.
Oh yeah.
I'm a bit hungover from it still. For Rory's birthday, shout out Rory. He's having a birthday.
Happy birthday, Rory.
Happy birthday, Rory.
And as me and Tom got very badly beaten, well, the first and second one's out pretty much. So
I'm glad because I forgot how long poker games go for.
Oh, they finished at 2 a.m. They started at 6.
Dude, I'm not hanging around that
That's
long.
8 hours, bro.
Yeah. The start, I feel, moves quickly, but then when you're down to like the last 2 or 3, everyone's just like very.
And we
slow
weren't
playing.
we weren't upping the blinds, which would have made a big difference if the blinds got like really high. Then people
Yeah.
would be more. But it was just like hardly anything to play, so we just kept going forever.
Yeah, that's poker. It's exactly how poker works. Because you stop drinking by the end because it's just been so long. You're just like, oh, I've got a headache. The hangovers are kicked in because you're just so sick of these fucking chips. I guess that's how you win. It's just outlast. It's like Survivor. Outwit, outlast,
Next story, big boy.
outplay. That was the last one.
I think we can move on to the conundrum.
Okay.
Oh, it was time moving fast, is it? What are we up to?
We're running at 41 minutes.
Ooh.
Oh, that seems early. Move on in the conundrum. That's
We've got
okay.
a lot of
we got a lot
games.
we got a lot of surprise for you guys.
Tom and Frenchy's Conundrum of the Week.
Who's that?
Got no idea.
That was Precious.
Oh, Precious.
She's a good actress, bro. She can do anything.
It was either Precious or
Well,
Lizzo.
Lizzo, we're not sure. Lizzo should drop a song called Precious now.
Oh, that's a good move.
Because A, it owns that joke, and then B, that'd still be a good song. It can be like the song like similar to the movie about a woman in America. You know the rest of the plot.
Yeah. She was just a woman in America, just doing
down on her luck.
down on luck, doing American things,
Yeah.
just trying to smuggle some sausage egg McMuffins back home
Okay, what about
to her children.
What about a sequel of Precious with Gollum in it?
Yeah, my precious.
That'd be a good crossover.
And they get married.
And it's just got a square button above it, you know, like the number 2, like Precious squared.
Oh,
And it's just
Yeah.
Gollum and Precious, and they're just a couple of people down on their luck in America.
I reckon they get married. Yeah, they're like middle, like they're like 45 now. Gollum's like got a regular 9-to-5 job
Yeah.
That would be a
and
fucking
an insurance
funny.
firm.
And then all hell breaks loose during the wedding ceremony when they exchange rings.
That's
He just grabs both.
He just has flashbacks, like he's had some kind of amnesia and forgot his life in Middle Earth.
Yeah,
And then when he sees that ring when he's about to marry Precious, it all comes back.
yeah. And then he thinks he gets over it, and then she's like, "I want you to give me a rimmy." And he sees that ring.
Oh,
And it all comes back. You're like, where's he going with
The
it?
one
And
ring to rule them all.
He sees her vagina, he's like, Sauron, or whatever.
Everyone, yeah.
Okay, what's the conundrum?
Okay, the conundrum, I just got up the link and they've already removed it. So
This is quite the conundrum.
Oh,
Is this
I
the
do.
conundrum?
I do have a few from the audience.
I want the other one now.
I can give you the headline. I can kind of think
Yes.
it's my
Just
girlfriend.
make it up.
My girlfriend thinks she needs Coke to get through her workday.
Okay.
Cocaine or Coca-Cola?
Cocaine.
What'd she do for work? Do we
She's
know?
a chef.
Chef.
She's a drug smuggler.
Yeah.
Fair enough. A chef. I mean, that's a lot of high energy, isn't
Got a
it?
lot of nice benches there too.
A lot of stainless steel.
I feel like they work weird hours too. Chefs is stressful.
Yeah, there's a lot of yelling.
Yeah, and you're powering on to like late in the night.
It's like playing poker.
Yeah, I think it's fair.
fine,
I think we're all around it. And there's a lot of fucking I guess there's a lot of boring people there too that you want to seem a bit more interesting. So
Oh, it'd be
it's
hard.
win-win on every
It'd be
every
hard
front.
working with someone on coke, just like day to day. Like, imagine being an office worker and someone's the guy next to you in the cubicles, just fucking.
I think it's one
Chatting.
of those, I think it's one of those things. It's kind of got to be like the Three Musketeers, you know, all for one for all.
Yeah, everyone's got to
If
do
someone does it, everyone's got to do it. Like Mufti Day, you can't just let one person at school wear whatever clothes they want. Everyone's like, what the fuck? Because everyone's wearing muff today. It's cool. It's like normal. Same with any office. One person's on coke or meth or.
So if the chef's buying, they have
salts,
to
it's
like
weird.
share it with the dishwasher and
Yes.
the wait staff and.
Yes.
That'd be depressing though, wouldn't it? You're spending more on coke than you're earning in your day shift, kind of thing.
I feel that that happens like way too much. Like if your car breaks down or whatever, you got to catch an Uber to work because you're running late. You're pretty much working for nothing. Do you know what I mean? Shit like that. It's so fucking hard to
Depressing.
Bro, it's so depressing because I used to work at the club, and so sometimes if it wasn't busy enough, they'd just send me home. And I was like, I've done a fucking 2-hour shift. I was like, I waited around, not drank, blah, blah, blah. Went in at 11 p.m., went home at 1. This is not worth my time. Petrol money. It's like I barely made money.
Brutal.
Should have just fucking racked up, Ken. Fucking racked.
Okay, I've got another one here. Would you rather date a girl who dabbles in crystal meth
Just dabbles.
or is really into crystals?
Oh, that's a good one.
Because so many people are like fully functioning, like, meth users, yeah.
Dabbles makes it sound cute, doesn't it?
Exactly. It's a little fun hobby she has.
Little dabble on the pipe.
She dabbles in some cross stitching. It's like that,
Yeah.
It's just it's good she's got her own interests.
Exactly. Her own friends, her own circle.
I feel like your teeth don't care if you're dabbling or not, though.
That's true.
Do you know what I'm saying here?
That's a good song title, like a country song.
Your
Your teeth
Don't care if you dabble or not.
It's about meth. I don't think there's many country songs about meth. They usually
There
go
should
straight.
be.
They go
I
straight
reckon
to.
they
They go straight to heroin or whiskey. It's either there's like
Mainly
there's-
whiskey,
No, it goes
isn't it?
beer, whiskey, or heroin.
Yeah.
That's the three.
I don't know if I've heard any heroin songs, to be
Johnny Cash. That's what I'm thinking of.
yeah.
I think Walk the Line. Isn't that what it's about? Or is that about drinking?
I thought that was about tightrope.
Yeah. His failed bid to join the circus. He wrote all these sad songs about it. Did you even watch the movie?
And Ring of Fire was about going
Yeah.
to Nando's.
Yeah.
The ring of Fire's jumping through the ring of fire, bro. It's another circus thing.
Okay.
It's another circus. What are his other songs? I've Been Everywhere, man. That's in the circus.
Folsom Blues, that was about a circus.
Hurt.
Circus.
Circus, yeah.
I already forgot the question. Oh, yeah, girls. So girls who like crystals, how would you describe them? I mean, what do you use crystals for, those type of girls? It's like healing, vaccinations,
Healing.
positive vibes.
A lot of healing. A lot of positive energy, yeah. They charge them by the moonlight. Some crystals. Can we learn more about crystals, actually, Alex?
Can you give him more? What's he looking up? He's just typing in crystals.
I feel like it makes more sense for someone to dabble in meth, but if you go in crystals, I feel there's no dabbling.
Yeah,
like they're
so
fully
true.
into it.
Yeah.
Like and crystal just like opens up like the horoscope stuff and then
Yeah.
and then there's so many other weird ways. The next thing you know, they're working at Yellow Deli. I mean,
Very true.
100%. We go into those crystal shops every now and then because they got good T-shirts. They got those animal T-shirts. Those
Oh, yeah.
Those
well, you both
tie-dye
wear a lot
ones.
of tie-dye. Yeah.
Yeah, exactly. And then they smell.
They smell like incense.
Yeah, but I think their smell of incense is to mask the smell of not showering. Because if you believe in crystals, you don't often believe in modern soap. Exactly. Which with someone with very bad body odor, it is important.
Soaps.
Because I know when I smell myself, I'm like, oh yep, I forgot to soap for a bit.
For a bit.
Well, if hygiene's important, then the meth users, they'll be always scrubbing themselves.
Yeah, true.
Get them some soap, and it'll be like, oh man, they're so clean now.
I still find that hilarious that your most viewed video is because I did ice. I don't even know how the fuck Tom pitched it to you guys because it's the most insane video. And then even as we're filming it, we're like, this is probably too far in for us. Kenny was painted blue as a Smurf and whacked off on a roundabout in the middle of the day, cars driving past.
That was fun to film. That was good.
It's insane. We've got these fake photo teeth. We're we're ice users. But we filmed it in a very ice using area too.
Yeah, we were scaring people.
It was not out of the norm. And then we're like, oh, I hope they take it well because, like, obviously it's a bit of fun. And now people are like, yeah, it should be an educational video. It's like, because it does teach you about the stages of ice addiction, I guess.
It's very smart.
And although it's making fun of it, it's more warning of the dangers of if you do get into that. And if we want to tell our listeners, out of all the drugs not to take, meth and ice is number one or two.
Number one, yeah.
Number one or two, guys. So don't do that. Just cocaine if you're
Do you
a
reckon
chef.
we should do another video because I did crystals or?
Yeah, I think so.
Because I did crystals.
It's not as catchy.
No.
Elliot was saying the worst video moment was his workmates found. What's the video?
Oh yeah, the
Started with
inbred. Started my cousin. Do you have a
and sent it around the work chat group.
do you have a story like this, Kenny? Have you any of your videos come back to haunt you in your normal adult life now?
Actually, one of the initial, I forgot what we called them, is like shit nobody says at festivals.
Yeah.
There's a scene of me wearing a onesie,
Yes.
and then Pete, Tom's cousin, who was with the crew at the time, pulls out, and it's not even like a saddy; it's like a full sandwich bag
Yes.
of powder, which we were alleging was cocaine at the time. But like he pulls that out of my ass.
And Kenny put it in his ass.
It was wedged in between your
Your butt
cheeks.
crack.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Yeah. People have shared that one with me.
Oh, people have shared that with you.
Yeah. I'm like,
You're like,
yes.
You're like,
This is only a half truth.
You're like, what's this video from Elliot's Bucks doing here?
Yeah, exactly.
That is so. But you're in more of a creative role that it wouldn't be as bad if they found the videos. Whereas I think Elliot's more
like
in a serious.
clienty.
Yeah.
I don't know. You're pretty similar.
Oh, you guys are a similar type role.
I'm more kind of behind the scenes, so like it wouldn't really affect me.
Yeah,
They wouldn't pull me up.
That's
You
good.
just say you're acting.
Yeah.
That's good. I saw university students say just hit 1 million views, 2 boys.
Oh, really?
On YouTube. So
Nice.
that's cracking. It's that Millie.
That was a fun weekend.
Really?
That was good, yeah.
Greg Fleet passing out on the couch.
Oh, it was all time.
His teeth falling out.
Yeah, speaking of heroin, that guy.
Yeah, that guy's had a few.
He's a battler. He'll get there. He's a battler. What do you got for us, Alex? Do you have another conundrum? You just
Yep.
popped up smiling.
No,
Did you learn
it was
anything
laughing.
about crystals?
Yeah.
Tell us.
There's different crystals that do different things.
Obviously.
Amethyst for meditation, quartz for healing. They do all this stuff.
Quartz.
Quartz.
Yep. Rose quartz for love. And then
These all sound like names of girls who like crystals as well.
Yeah, it's
I'm
cool.
Rose
Amethyst.
Quartz.
Oh, yeah.
Go on.
yeah, and then you can use your crystals in different ways. So you can lay the crystals along your chakra line.
Oh, what's that? That sounds like penis.
Like down your body?
It does
Yeah.
sound.
Like down the center?
I think so.
All the way?
Point between the eyebrows, the third eye.
You can lay.
Ooh.
Oh, that's your chakra line.
That's a chakra point.
Oh.
And then you can keep them in different places, like in your butthole.
Yes.
Yes,
That's the
finally.
other chakra line.
It says it there. I'm thinking I'd rather date a girl who's into crystals now. These are sounding useful. I'm going to get some.
I would love if you got into crystals.
Yeah, why not?
Yeah.
Good to have a hobby.
Can you like supercharge them? Like just get heaps and like fill a bathtub with it?
Oh, fuck
Sleep in
yeah.
it?
I
That'd
love
be
baths
good.
anyway, so I'll pop a few in the bathtub, see if that helps.
I remember when people were showing their assholes to the sun to recharge. Do you remember that?
Oh yeah, I saw that. Like, is it sunning or something?
Yeah, you get the sunlight directly into your anus and it's good for you.
Does make sense. Because it does, like, if you see the ring around it, it looks like it's never seen the light of day. It does look like it needs a charge. It looks ill sometimes, that little...
How often are you seeing it?
more often than I like.
I'd try it in the privacy of a fenced area or something.
Would you?
'Cause that'd be a weird
how
one
would
to
you
try and
do it?
explain.
How would you do it? Would you go on your back and then pull them up?
Oh, that's...
Or would you go
yeah.
like...
Would you go like on your
Yeah.
all fours?
I reckon
Yeah.
hands and knees.
Yeah.
Do you need to spread the cheeks, or can
I
you
think
just point
so,
to?
yeah.
So you need your hands there as well.
I think I'd like to go reverse. Okay, reverse on a sunbed. You know, like a sunbed can go up. So you lie with your head at this end and then your legs go up like that and you spread them out.
Wow.
Yeah, something like that.
Or what about that? Is it the yoga pose, crying baby? So where you're on your back and you grab your ankles.
Oh,
and you're
yeah, I reckon that's the way to go.
But yeah, get a
Be
stretch
kinda
on while you're
comfortable
doing it.
almost.
Yeah.
Yeah, let us know, guys. Don't let us know. I don't know why.
Let us know what.
Just send in pictures.
Cool. Don't
Send in pictures.
to Kenny.
Or I'll just say, I got to tell you too, I got another story for the podcast. I did Neil's show on Thursday.
Yeah.
Did some stand up. And then I promised Lane, he was in town. I'd go see his, he said he had a gig on. He goes, I've been flown down to do a set.
Did people come this time?
Yes. But I was expecting more of a show. But I walked into, essentially it was like a open mic night, but for music. So there was like 15 acts on. Everyone got like 3 to 4 songs, so they'd all bring their friends. And I was like, I walked in on a Thursday night, fresh from doing comedy. I'm like, oh, I'm gonna see. We'll go cruising backstage. Lane will jump on. We'll do all this sort of shit. It was kind of like the show Top Boy.
Yeah.
If they did a concert.
Oh, wow.
It was fucking a lot. I was like, I was not ready for this. I was not ready. It was great music. Didn't know there was that much mumble rap in Australia though. I was fucking.
Were you
like,
up the back
hyped.
again?
I was up the back, like I'm smashing seltzers real quick. I was like, I need to get a bit lubed up so I can start interacting. And then eventually I was like, you know what? I'm saving all their songs and stuff. I'm like, let's fucking go, Mandum.
You should have got up as Ketamine Thug.
That's Ketamine Thug, bro. Someone was so fucking talented. I was like, you know what? Ketamine Thug doesn't fit in here.
Where was it?
There was one white dude who got up who was kind of like Post Malone vibes. But
Lane?
two similar songs. It was Lane, yeah.
Yeah. You needed to flip the script and just go country music style.
Yeah.
Do the one
What's
from
the
before.
song?
Yeah. Your teeth don't know if you're only dabbling in meth.
Would have gone off.
Well, yeah, I reckon we go the next time and try to get our
Where
name,
was it?
our child, and get our name on it, and we'll just do covers like rap covers.
There's no way in hell
Just
I'm doing
improv
that.
it, bro.
There's no way in hell.
It was next to World Bar. It's at that club next to World Bar.
yeah.
Yeah.
I know an open mic that's way chiller that we could do something at.
Okay, we'll do a rap song at that one, and then we'll do a chill song at the rap one. Okay, good, perfect.
And we'll say our name is Alex.
Can we get it? What was the song called? Your teeth.
Teeth don't know if you dabble or not or something.
Should we do a country song?
You want to do one
Shouldn't
now?
we do one?
All right, I'll get a
It's
beat.
been a while. The people haven't heard a song in ages.
All right. Okay, country music
So right,
instrumental.
what's happening right now, Kenny, is half our listeners are turning it up. They're like favorite part of the podcast, and the other half have turned it off.
All right, here we go. I don't
They've
know what
flipped
we're
it
in
over to I-98 if they're in Wollongong.
for. Can you turn up?
104.1, I don't
Can
know.
you turn up the Bluetooth?
They put Carl and Jackie O on. Yeah,
Do we want it all the way up?
there's a little country song.
Maybe a bit higher.
It's about love. Your teeth don't care if you dabble or not. Your teeth don't care if you dabble or not. Take it away, T-bag.
Your teeth don't know if you've had meth or not. Your teeth don't know if you dabble or not. They're gonna rot.
Your teeth don't know if you have missed meth. Your teeth don't know if you dabble or not.
Beautiful, Cletus. Let's go. One day in the yard, scarecrow looking real far. There's crows out there. Cornfield, moonshine whiskey, time to kill. I'm at a dam, trout fishing. My brother says, let's smoke meth. I said, no, bro. He goes, we'll just dabble in it. And I said, your teeth don't care if you dabble or not. Sing it, Tom.
Backgammon, playing basketball. These are some of the things I like to dabble a lot. Trying meth, then I do some knitting. Then I go down and I cast some line. I'm fishing, doing meth with my best friend, but we only do it every second weekend.
Take it away, Cletus.
red truck, dead dog. Fuck my sister.
Yeah.
On a log. Where's my meth? Don't know. I'm only dabbling, that's for sure.
Your teeth don't care if you dabble or not.
Oh yeah, but my dentist knows.
Your teeth don't care if you dabble or not.
Dr. Klein said that I've been doing meth.
Your teeth don't care if you dabble or not.
Ladies and gentlemen, that was Your Teeth Don't Care by the Dabbling Boys.
Not bad. I think that deserves a round of applause, Alex. I think that's one of our best. One of our best. Thank you. Thank you.
That was beautiful.
Yeah, I think it was. I think that was a great success.
I like that country beat. That was nice.
Yeah, that was
was.
vibes,
Yeah.
bro.